shit.
It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
I'm going to break my balls.
Welcome back to another Chill Wednesday stream today. We are gonna be doing some more Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. I forgot, I've turned this game's volume really down. I need to turn it back up. Because I was just, like, playing this a bunch while, like, watching YouTube videos and stuff. How's that sound? That's... oh. That's probably good, right? That might be too loud. I don't know. Let me know if the game is too loud now, but... so last time, on Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, we finished the main campaign. We did the big dramatic showdown. And then, after that, I played the game off-stream a lot. Like, a lot. I think the two streams together are like 7, maybe 8 hours total. My total playtime on this game now is 25 hours. So that's how much I've played it off stream just because, like, I really like this game. And so I want to show off some of the cool things that you can do in the post game. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to chill and do some skating, and then later, as I mentioned in my announcement, and you can see in the stream title, we're going to be checking out the demo for Denshattack, which should also be fun. Because that's another game that has a similar sort of sense of style to it that this game has. So that should be fun. But first thing we're doing is we're just chilling. So the very first thing that you can do in post-game is spoiled by my choice of character here, but I think I mentioned, like, towards the end of the finale stream that I was curious if this game did the Jet Set Radio thing where you can, like, unlock all of the enemy gangs as all the enemy crews as, like, playable characters. And the answer to that is that you can. If you go to each zone in the post-game, there's a new quest in each of them where one of the previous, like, crew members will be there if you find them on the map, and they'll challenge you to do, like, a really high, like, timed score attack challenge where you have to, like, get, like, you know, 5 million points in 5 minutes or something like that. And if you do that, then you can unlock them. And those, each of them has like 4 color variations, which are usually like the different NPCs that you see around. And then there's a couple other cool unlockable characters as well, which a lot of them have like their own different quests to unlock them. Like here, it's obviously like, you know, the different crews. There's Futurism, Eclipse, let's see, Solus, Bell, Trice, they're from the main story. Mesh, this is one of the different characters you can unlock. He hangs out in the Brink Terminal, like the Eclipse territory. I think his quest is you gotta like help him. He tries learning skateboarding, and then he like drops it into like the dam, like the what the hell do you call that thing? It's like a big pile of water in a sewer. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, he drops it in there, and so you have to go to a control panel and drain that area so that you can go down there and get his skateboard back for him. And then he says, you know what, I'm done with skateboarding anyways, I'll stick to inline skates, you can have this, which is really funny. And he joins your crew. You can unlock this lady, the cop lady, in the post game. If you do, there's like a section where you get put in like a boss fight against a bunch of the police goons and like the tank mechs, and if you beat all of them, then Rietveld is like, you know what, the cops are kind of insane still even after Project Algo. Maybe I should join you guys to fight back against them since they hate me anyways. There's the Franks. Interestingly, you can still play as Red even after the game ends, even though Felix is here. But they, I guess, you know, just for fun, they just let you still play as Red, even though his body fell into an abyss and his cyber head got destroyed. You can unlock the Flesh Prince. You can just like find him in a random area and he's like jamming out, dancing, and if you do the same dance as him, he's like, you know what, you guys are cool, I'll hang out with you. This lady's really funny. Her questline, you have to like use the camera on your phone and like take pictures of her while she's doing tricks and doing like glam shots and stuff, which is really fun. I honestly forgot the camera feature was even like a thing in the game. I never used, I think I used it once when I unlocked it and then never again. Foil, this guy challenges you to do just like some trick challenges. This girl, Shine, I think she showed up once on stream. Her questline is like a wild goose chase around the mall where you have to like find her in different places and then dance with her. And half the time she tells you to go somewhere, and when you get there she texts you like, sorry, I'm not actually there anymore, you gotta go here instead. It's really annoying. DJ Cyber, you can find him chilling in Millennium Square. And you can do like a big score attack to unlock him. The Old Head, you can unlock if you place graffiti in every single spot in the game world. You unlock the Old Heads, which is really cool. And actually, something interesting about them that I didn't realize until I got them as a playable character is that the boombox he's carrying, the wires go into him. Like, he's modified. I didn't realize that, because usually you just see him from, like, this angle. And so, like, I didn't really notice that the wires were, like, going inside of him. But this boombox is, like, mixed in with the Old Head, which is very interesting. It's a neat bit of character design. It's, like, kind of subtle. Who else is there? I don't understand the order that they have the characters show up in this menu. It seems completely random. This lady in Versum Hill is like, I think she's supposed to be the first character you unlock, and I just like completely whizzed past her and didn't see any of her quest line. I think that's everybody. Yeah. Yeah, they're very cool. I've been playing with .exe just because I think these guys are funny. I just like the way that they talk. Also, I think the mall is a very fun area. But yeah, so there's a lot of interesting stuff you can do in the post-game. Mainly I was doing like achievement hunting, and then also like trying to get all the collectibles. There's obviously like each map has, you know, a whole bunch of different graffiti spots, so there's achievements for like getting each spot in each map and like maxing out your rep. And then there's also like in the top right there you can see this like stuff counter in each zone that like tracks all the collectibles you found. And then also a highest combo, which is really fun. That's been adding some like replayability for me, where I just like try to beat my best combo sometimes. There's also achievements in each area for getting like a really stupidly high combo score, which is like a really fun challenge to like really like test your skills and see if you can like hit huge combos and like get a bunch of multipliers, a bunch of different like point value stuff. It's really cool. Something related to tricks that I found out, I didn't realize. I like did this a couple times, I think, without realizing it's a thing, but this floor texture, this like flat, like, 2 lines down the middle, and then these, like, little squares on the edges. This is like a slide pad. If you slide on this with your legs and not wearing, like, your gear, like your rollerblades or skates or whatever, if you slide on this with your bare feet, you can slide infinitely. Like, there's no timer to it. You can just do it the whole way, which is really useful when you're trying to do, like, big combos, because a lot of the time, if there's, like, a bunch of flat ground with, like, not much to do there, a lot of the time they'll put one of these here to give you a way to, like, keep your combo going, which is really useful. That's something that I just, like, straight up had no idea about it when I was playing. Like, I only found that out in the post-game because there's, like, a zone in the mall that, like, forces you to learn this information, basically, if you hadn't figured it out already. Let's see. I also found out the difference between the different ride types. So, like, I know we found on stream, I found out that there are, like, bike-only doors that exist. And so there are also 2 obstacles that are, like, only for skateboards and only for rollerblades. And so I can go show one of those now. Let me see if I can find it. There's, like, these fire hydrants that if you are riding a skateboard specifically, you can land on the fire hydrant and, like, spin it up and it extends out of the ground, which is, like, really weird and goofy. So there's a couple of those in various areas. I know there's one here in Bursum Hill, but I'm gonna try and see if I can get to it. Yeah. Very fun. There's, like, a lot of interesting... I like that this game is, like, very trusting that players will figure out its stuff. But there are a couple things I would have maybe wanted to get told about, because the things that are skateboard exclusive and the things that are rollerblade exclusive, there was no way I was ever finding those out by accident. I basically just had to look up, like, what the hell they do. Like... Let's see. Let's get up here. Alright, so this fire hydrant here, if you land on it on a skateboard, you'll start doing this spin move, which does not do anything. But then if you press a trick button, you do, like, these little squats, and that rotates the fire hydrant, and it makes you go up. It's really weird. I don't know why these things are here. They're never explained or commented on as far as I'm aware. They just kind of are a mechanic that shows up, like, once per level or less. Like, I don't know how anyone is ever supposed to find out what the deal with these things are. And then, on the other side of things, the rollerblade exclusive thing is that there's some places where there's, like reinforced glass, but it's on, like, the bottom. It's on, like, the ground. There should be some down here I can show off. If I remember right. Yeah, here. So, like, I remember in the first stream I found this glass and I was like, how the hell do you break this glass? The answer is that if you are riding a skateboard or a bike, you physically cannot break this glass no matter what you do. The only way to break this type of glass that's like this green crosshatch glass on the ground is to be wearing rollerblades and do a slide on it for some reason. Like, if I do a slide with my skateboard, you know, if I do kick flips on it, cartwheels, a billion maneuvers, none of them will do anything. But if I go over here and I would switch to a character with rollerblades, they'd be able to break it. Over here. Who's got rollerblades on? Not very many characters, apparently. Out of the way. So if we switch to this guy who's got the rollerblades, and then we come over here. So, again, like, doing tricks doesn't do anything, but if I slide into this, it breaks it. Which doesn't make, like, any sense. I don't know why this is the thing that they're like, oh yeah, this is the exclusive rollerblade move. If you slide over glass only on rollerblades, it breaks it. I don't get it. That one could have been conveyed maybe a little bit better, I think. I truly had no idea how I was ever supposed to figure that out without just looking it up. And like a decent handful of collectibles are locked behind knowing that knowledge. But whatever. Some other fun stuff that's in the post game that technically could have done in the main campaign but didn't, is that there are various areas that are like locked off by the old heads until you get enough rep. So like there's these guys down here. They don't really say too much. I haven't seen graph like that in a long time. You know, they call this city New Amsterdam. This place doesn't look like Amsterdam at all. Could have put in a little more effort. So like this is one of this area down here is like a whole like underground mall area in Versum Hill, which is like, looks completely different from how the rest of the zone looks, which is very neat. And so each area has like a couple zones like this that you can unlock if you get enough rep. It's like, it's not a huge part of the level, but it's pretty cool. This one's got this giant snake in it that you can grind along the back of, which I think I've seen some clips. This might be like a JSRF reference. I'm not 100%, but you know, I think it's cool. But, you know, it's a cool little zone to hang out and do stunts, and then, you know, they've got like collectibles and stuff down here as well. So, pretty cool stuff. There's fireworks happening outside for some reason. Hey bro, it's the 4th of July is the holiday, not the 4th of June. Put that shit away. Hopefully it doesn't come in over the microphone. But if it does, I apologize. Let's see. What else did I do in post-game? I also found out that the stale trick mechanic is like actually very aggressive when you are doing the turbocharged tricks. Like usually they add a ton of value, but if you do the same one like too many times, they like really penalize you, so you have to mix it up a lot to get like decent scores when you're going for like the giant mega combos. Otherwise it's easy to just get like stuck doing only the grind one forever and not realizing why you don't get any points anymore. Let's see. Is there anything else gameplay-wise I want to talk about? Let's see. I do have one minor complaint about this game, is that this music thingy, they have these, like, built-in mixtapes that are made by DJ Cyber, which, like, cycle through a bunch of songs, which would make you think, then, that if you clicked one single song, that it would loop that one song, because I have the loop icon here, set up here. You can switch between loop and shuffle. But what it does instead is, if you click one of these songs, it will then go through the entire playlist here on your phone in order, and then loop when it gets to the bottom, which it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it's like that. There should be some option to just, like, loop one song, probably. I mean, I don't mind that bad. Like, I like the variety. I think pretty much the whole OST is pretty awesome, but, like, it's weird to give the player, like, a music app, and then say, like, you can't listen to just the one song that you picked. Oh, in the graffiti thing, so related to unlocking, like, the enemy, like, the crew members, anytime that you unlock one of them, you also get to unlock all of that gang's graffiti. So, like, here you can see, like, the Franks, here's, like, the medium graffiti for the Franks, and then let's scroll down here. No, that's not it. What is it about? Here it is. Dinner on the Court. There's, like, the big basketball Franks graffiti. And then if I go down even further, there's the extra large Franks, like, fancy name logo. And that's the case for, like, all of them. So there's, like, it's like the Eclipse one. Here's like the .exe, like crazy fancy text, big text one. Here's the Devil Theory one. Hey bro, don't honk at me, I'm trying to freaking vibe over here, alright? Mind your own business. But yeah, so that's very cool. I like that you can unlock everybody's things. That's really annoying. Okay, fixed it. My headphones were only playing audio in my right ear for a second. That would be devastating. I probably should invest in new headphones soon. I got a new mic, but I'm still using the old headset for, like, listening purposes. I should probably get a replacement for that soon. Anyways, let's see. So with all that said, I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go do a demonstration of one of the, like, huge trick combos that you can do for the achievements, because I think they're very fun to pull off. And you know, it's just something fun to, like, have on while we can just vibe. It's just a vibes stream tonight. Nothing too crazy. We're just chilling. I guess the question is, like, for those watching, is there any zone you would want to see me do a big Omni trick in? Or nah. I can get to the taxi. You can see the options.
Hey, what's up, fam?
See. So there's hideout, although that one is not very interesting because the hideout is very small. So there's not much of interest to do in that one. It's just kind of like you hit the like 20 multiplier zones and then you just like spam tricks until you hit the right amount. There's Versum Hill where we are right now. There's the Millennium Square, which is also a bit of a smaller one and less interesting. Brink Terminal, which has like all of the raised walkways and then also like the giant planet spinning around. There's the mall, which is my personal favorite map, I think, with the different sections of the mall and the different levels between them with all the escalators and everything. There's Matan, which is like the final kind of area with like the, I guess, was it the final area? I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe Pyramid Island was left, I don't know. But Matan with the dark city, the long like city blocks. And then there's Pyramid Island, which has got like the very strange, like really vertical layout, but not in a way that's fun. I'm never realized I don't want to do Pyramid Island. But of the other ones, Matan, Mall, Brink Terminal, Versum Hill. Which of those? Or Millennium Square? Any of those calling out to any chat members? Or if not, I'll just pick one myself. But, you know. If anyone has a preference, I want to do that one. I might do multiple. I don't know. I don't know how long I want to like spend on this part of the stream before going to Denshattack. But yeah. I think I'm just gonna start at the mall. That's my favorite, and then if people want to see another zone, we can do that one after. But the mall has good. It has good.
See you later, fam.
Alright, let's see. Where do I want to start? I guess I'll just... I could start in this room, but I also feel like you guys have seen me go around this room 100 times already. So I think I'm gonna start in other parts of the mall. Actually, let me show off the... Let me see if I can find the racing area. Or There's a part of the map that I just didn't go to at all on stream because I think it was blocked behind an old head. Let's see. Where is that place at? I think it's branching off of this room. Okay, it's on the opposite side of this room. Okay. Yeah, right here. This door and this old head, I think I straight up just like never even saw them until post-game. And even in post-game, I had to be like told where this guy was, even though it's a really obvious door. But in this room here, there's, when you come here the first time, there's a .exe guy here who's like, I'm the best slider there ever was. You can't beat me on my sliding track. And so this is when I finally realized that if you slide on this terrain, it doesn't have a slide timer. You can just schmove forever. And it's very fun. So if you beat him in the challenge, then he spawns a bunch of the like high five robots for you to do in a lap, which is also very fun. But yeah, this is when I finally found out, oh, this terrain like actually means something. And it's not just here, it's like all over the game. It's like all over the place. Why did I write Franks on the wall? Let me put something better up here. There we go. That was risky. The one minor complaint I have with postgame is that the cops are like very aggressive. Like if you there's some points in the game where if I did like one small graffiti, like the ones where you don't have to like even do the motion command, it's just like a press one button and done thing. If you did even that, it would make the cops angry at you. And if the cops are angry at you, you can't switch characters or use the taxi until you find a toilet to use to get them off your trail. And then also the toilet mechanic, you can't use the same one twice in a row. Even if it's been like a really long time since you've used it, it will just be permanently locked off until you go into another one. And some maps on the game only have 2, and they're really far apart. It's like super annoying if you're doing like post-game stuff and you don't want to be getting chased around by freaking attack helicopters all the time. I actually found out through an achievement that requires you to get it that there is a 6th star of heat if you do even more graffiti, where they will drop in the like giant tank robot, the tank mechas. They will just start dropping those into the environment to try and get your ass. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, it's tricks time. We're just gonna take this very, very methodical, layer by layer, to start off with. Oh, apparently it's ended my combo. That's one minor issue I have. These escalators, sometimes if you jump on them, they just end your combo for no reason. I don't know why. There's like a couple things in this game that are like just slightly jank in a way that doesn't feel exactly right. And it doesn't matter in regular gameplay, but when you're going for these like omni combos, it becomes like really noticeable when you hit one of these like weird bits of geometry that the game just like doesn't appreciate being comboed on. I don't know. Strange. Oh. Alright, there we go. Got that corner officially. Need to get this corner as well. Alright. So basically the name of the game when getting these mega combos is that you want to hit every single like corner and wall ride that you can to get your multiplier up really high. And each corner can only be activated once in a combo, same with wall rides. So you need to just keep traversing the map and finding new places to find new multipliers that you can add on to your count. And then, you know, also throw in like a bunch of tricks as well to get your like base trick value really high. It's you know, Ballature stuff. You want high base and then you also want high mult. You know. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you want to like try to avoid getting dinged for doing like stale tricks. So you want to try and mix up like grounded tricks and mid-air tricks and then rail grinding tricks. So I'm gonna be seeing me throwing in some mixes of stuff. One thing on this map, it really shines when the white is on the base. One thing on this map that's like very useful for getting like really high scores that I found out is like all of these advertisements. You can wall ride on both sides of them. So it's like basically a doubler there. You can get 2 additional molts just for 1 piece of map geometry. Like that. Oh. Didn't mean to fall all the way down. That's okay. We can recover. Well, it does unfortunately mean that this funny number is on screen for an extra long time. My 6-7 molt. Well, that actually does mean I get to show off another part of this map geometry that is neat. You can grind on the upside of this. These, like, ceiling grind spots are, like... They're not very common, so it's like a surprise every time I accidentally... And it's almost always accidentally that I find one of these. Do some grinds across the fish for fun. Don't actually gain anything from this, but it looks cool, you know. Do a bunch of handstand flips for fun. Yeah, this, if it was not obvious, I very much enjoy this game. Like, it's not very often that I get entranced by, like, a high score type thing in a game like this, but it's just, like, it's so satisfying to, like, get on huge combos of tricks and just, like, trying to hit crazy new peaks and see how many things you can chain together without, like, dropping it. It's just so fun. And it also helps that this game, like, just, it controls so good, the music's banger, it really is just, like, such a complete package. Anyways, as you can see, we have only traversed this one section of the mall, and we're already at 110 multipliers. You can really get the numbers crazy high if you know what you're doing in this game. Alright. It's time to move on to a new section. Oh, damn it! The escalator! Why does the escalator do that? I forgot that the escalator just randomly kills your combo if you jump off of it. Damn it! Well, you excited to do all of that again? I'm gonna move on to the next room and I'll end the level in this escalator room instead. So yeah, this giant, like, really long slide pad makes it so that you can, like, actually carry a combo between the rooms, even though it's, like, a huge dead zone. Not a very practical design, exactly. It's our 40,000 foot hallway with no stores, yeah. That's where all the parking lots live, I guess, I don't know. Here's another part of the mall that I think I only showed off for like, maybe like 10 minutes maximum. Because this is where you just show up here and then you like talk to .exe and then the level's over, basically, in the main campaign. Malls are just fine here. Rumors of the mall's demise have been greatly exaggerated. I'm thinking that's true, but I also don't know, like, what they were like back in the 90s. Maybe they really were that sick back then. I have no idea. But they seem to be doing fine where I'm at. This section is kind of dicey for keeping a combo, because it's like a really long flat section with nothing in it, and then it ends with you having to climb the stairs, which you can only do if you're on foot. If you're on your roller skates, touching stairs cases at all just like instantly ends your combo, which makes it really risky. Oh, no, I don't want to be back down here, dang it. Gotta just hit all sides of these big billboards so I can get all the different wall ride combo bonuses. And then with that, we are complete with this area, and let's move on to the next part of the mall. One on your area is on the verge of death, haven't been to it in years. Apparently got really strict after a bunch of fights happened. Ah, that's a shame. These, like, spiral staircases are weird, because, like, sometimes it feels like it's very random whether the corner will count as a soft or a hard corner when you go up it. And a soft corner will not give you mult, but a hard corner will. I don't know why it's like that. Anyways, with that, we're now in the main area, the starting area of the mall, I mean. I'd like the one thing that's, like, weird. Yeah, it happened again there. It's like, sometimes if you lean into a corner that's, like, not a hard corner, it, like, arbitrarily will make it one, even though it shouldn't be. I don't know why. It's like the one part of this game's trick system that I think, like, is just, like, not bad. It's just like weird because it's inconsistent that it's the way it is. Like, this is one example here where it's like these circles will like very randomly, like you can see I'm leaning into the turn the whole time, and sometimes they count as hard corners and sometimes they don't, and I don't get why. I almost wonder if it's like based on camera angle or something, but like genuinely could not tell you like why sometimes it counts and sometimes it doesn't. Oop. Missed my jump. That's okay. Happens to the best of us. Ooh, that was dangerous. I should not have jumped on that escalator because they hate when you do that, apparently. Gotta be careful around escalators. Where there's smoke, they pinch back. There's also another place with like the dash pad here. Where you can just like slide in a big circle forever, basically. Just for fun. Crash into people. This is why the mall's got more strength. Too many ruffians doing infinite slides in the food court. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Let's see. Another section of the mall that's very interesting is there's this tree that old head wearing like the green outfit down there is blocking it off until you like get a whole bunch of rep, but they let you climb onto the lighting fixtures up here, and there's like a bunch of crazy like floating areas that you can do tricks off of. You know, thankfully we got like anti-grav skateboards and stuff. think there's a way to get onto those other lights up there. I don't quite remember it. I think I gotta see if I can figure out how to get up there and get more multipliers onto this. Get more Markipliers on this combo. 95 clearly is not enough. Speaking of combos, get me some from the food court. You got it, boss. Will do. Rest well, Naran. I'll talk to you later. Okay. We can get a lay of the land here. Okay, I think I just gotta jump better off those vents to get up there, maybe? Maybe I can't reach it while holding a manual, because that does make your jumps worse, so... I think we're just gonna have to move on to the next section of the mall, then. It's fine by me. We're going back to the main section with the big fish. Once I remember where the zone transition is. I think it's down there. I just love how smooth everything in this game feels. Bam, bam. Hitting every corner, every angle. You can never imagine how combo I am. Not risking anything on these escalators. I'm just gonna let them drop me off and then I'll jump back on. I missed the corner there. I'll have to come back for that later. That's fine. I gotta loop around this floor anyway so I can get the roof access. Bam, bam. Hard corner. Dark slide. Okay. Which one of these corners was it that I didn't hit? Remember. That one. Okay. Ooh. Bam. Bam. Pew, 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 pew. Doing those ceiling tricks. I've never imagined such a ceiling trick. Bam, bam. I think we're gonna hit 200 multiplier, which is crazy. Oh yeah, here we go. Here it comes. The big 200. The bicentennial combo multiplier. Let's do a little bit of fishy. At this point, we've hit basically every possible multiplayer multiplier as far as I'm aware on this map. So, oh dang it, I was about to stop because it said 1080 tricks, and like I was like, oh that's fun, it's like the 1080 spin. I'm gonna go for 1111 tricks, and then we'll call it there. Oh, 11112, whatever. Anyways, 58 million on that combo. Crazy stuff. That's a PB for sure. The breakpoint you gotta hit for the achievement is like 12 million, I think. So you don't have to go that insano mode for them, but that's the sort of thing that you can pull off in this game. Very fun. And that's without doing any graffiti. If you do graffiti, that also adds some bonus to your score. But again, it also does, as mentioned earlier, once you do like enough graffiti, that summons the cops, which is annoying because they can like screw with your movement. So I tend to just avoid them when I'm going for huge combos personally. But theoretically, if you hit every like graffiti spot that you passed along the way, and then also like avoided, you know, dealt with the cops screwing with you, you could get even higher scores than that, which would be like crazy style. But yeah, very fun stuff. I'm very enjoy. Let's see. How long was that? We haven't been going for super long. So I guess I could do another like super mega trick if I wanted to. Let's see. Where should I go next?
Hey, what's up, fam?
Let's see. Brink Terminal is pretty cool. Matan's not bad. Bursum Hill's pretty good. Let's see. The one thing about Matan is that it does have like some bottomless pits, which is really annoying, but it's a pretty cool thing. I think I might do this one. I'm gonna enter it from the hideout.
Here we go.
Rather than from the taxi stop, because I think the taxi stop is like in the middle of the zone, and this zone is more linear than some of the other ones, so I think it makes way more sense to just start at like a zone entry point on the edge and then just like make our way through it. Matan. Whoops. I forgot to turn streamer mode on Discord. Let me do that so that people don't get distracted by more ping noises coming from me. I swear there used to be like an exclusive setting for streamer mode, and now I have no idea where it is anymore. I have to just look it up every time. It's in appearance? Why? Appearance streamer mode. Why could they not just have it be its own setting? Really annoying. Anyway. We chillin' in Matan. There's this one really weird thing on Matan that I never found during stream. There's like really far down below the map here. There's like this little art gallery. No, not even an art gallery. It's just like a weird little park that people are like hanging out down here. And there's like 2 wall rides and then like a 4-cornered grind you can do down here to like get a couple extra mult, and then also a bunch of corners on that. On this crazy grind rail coming up. I have no idea how the people even got down there, but it's a really interesting bit of map geometry down there. So how's people been doing of late? I've been doing pretty good. I've got some rough family stuff going on recently, but I don't want to get into the specifics, but there's been some not great stuff going on with some family members recently, which has been concerning. I'm trying to stay positive, but it is kind of not fun for basically anybody in the family right now. But you know, that's why we're chilling, so we don't have to think about that sort of thing. You're seeing the amazing digital circus in theaters. That's very exciting. I've heard about that. I'm not watching it myself. I'm not a super big fan of CADC. Some of my friends are. My friend Chris, also known as McGee, who shows up sometimes, is a big fan of it, and then they got Sturm into it, I believe. So I think a couple of them are going to watch the film. Like, it's not really a film, it's just like a TV episode, right? Is it? How long is it? Is the one in theaters, is it going to be like an hour-long special, or is it still like 30 minutes, or what? I honestly have no clue. I assume it's longer, but maybe it is just like a regular hour and a half combination of episode 8 and 9. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so it'd be weird to just go to the theater and then watch like a 30-minute episode of web animation and then go home, right? You know? So yeah, that should be pretty fun. I think also, speaking of theaters, I've heard the Backrooms movie is coming out soon. I literally have no idea what the hell. I was gonna say I don't know what it's about, but that's a lie. It's about the Backrooms, obviously. But like I don't know like what sort of plot it's going to have, or like who's in it or anything. I didn't even know it was coming out until like a couple days ago when I saw a video by Jet Kuso that was talking about the Backrooms. Very good video, by the way. Would recommend anyone to check it out. Really good, like, analytical piece that goes into, like, horror theory about how, like, horrors represent, like, the era they were made in. And, like, analyzing what the Backrooms could be playing on through that lens. I think it was a really cool video. But through that video is how I found out that the Backrooms movie was a thing. And then today at work I found out more about it because each day we have like a daily question thing. And recently, because it's June now, we've had a bunch of like summer vacation related questions to ask the kids about. And today's was like, are there any movies coming out this summer that you're like looking forward to? And a couple of the kids were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the Backrooms movie. I'm like, alright, great for you, little dude. You watch the hell out of those Backrooms. I think it's very interesting how many children get into horror stuff. But I guess it's not that weird when you think about how popular stuff like Goosebumps was back in the day. Like, you know, horror that's not, like, too deep or, like, too crazy, like, that sort of thing, it is, like, kind of enriching for a child, really. Especially when, like, so much other media these days is like being so sanitized and turned into like, oh, it has to be child safe, there can't be anything like bad or like violent happening ever. It's like in a world where like so many things are like completely squeaky clean child safe, it's like no wonder they get thrills out of the couple pieces of media they get that have like, you know, like stakes and like interesting imagery and stuff like that, you know. Get some enrichment in their enclosures, you know. Makes sense. By the way, I did not mention it while I was doing it, but those goat head that are like moving left and right, back and forth along that bottomless pit are like so like impossible to get over. Those are responsible for killing like so many of my Omni combo attempts. I'm kind of jazzed that I hit that on the first first try for the stream, because usually those things like really kick my ass. Yeah, the puritanism on the internet culture is like really getting quite tiring these days. It's like, oh no, damn it, why did I do that? I instinctively switched back to my skateboard even though I saw myself heading at a huge staircase, and by the time I realized that, it was too late to switch back in time. Dang it. Ah, well there goes that combo. That's fine. We got to the boring part of the map anyways. So this is like, this zone is like 80% straightaways, which means there's no fun corners to hit or anything for most of it. Very, very little enrichment to offer in terms of like hitting big combos. I mean, there are occasional things. There's like this little side quest you can go on. Up this big statue. Ooh, apparently you need to jump off the edge of that. forgot about that. But yeah, the amount of like trying to like clean the internet up for supposedly child safety, but you know, we all know it's not that. It's quite a headache. It's like all over the place now. The recent Blue Sky stuff's been like super annoying. Like, I haven't seen it affect anyone that I like personally like know or follow, but like I've seen some of the stuff about it and it's like, what the hell? How are they allowed to like get away with that? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not like the old internet was perfect either. It had its own host of problems, but at the very least they were problems caused by, like, you know, a lot of them were like self-inflicted problems. It's like, oh, you know, you could go onto a weird website and like get infected by a computer virus, but it's like, you know, if you're aware of that sort of thing, it's easier to avoid. The problems were with like solitary bad actors on the old internet compared to the modern internet where it's like the problems come from the giant megacorps. And then there are still solitary bad actors too. It's like we haven't improved anything in that respect. Like, you can still go to a website and download 400,000 viruses, and they'll ask you for your credit card details and government ID while doing so. I missed that corner. Oh well. Oh, whoops. And so here's something that also annoying about this zone that, well, it technically affects every zone, but it affects this one the most. If you fall into a bottomless pit, it ends your combo, but it doesn't end your combo. There are several times where it's like, you can't see it because my highest combo point is like 22 million, but, like, if I get a combo going, like, and then end it, it pops up like that text. It's like, oh yeah, 930, 7-trick combo. If I do that and then jump into the void, it ends my combo, but I don't get the points for it. Which means that in the registry, you did not finish the combo. So if you get like a crazy high combo and then you like fall into a bottomless pit, sorry bro, that shit's gone into purgatory. You're not getting it. It's not going in the record books. Because you like didn't end it properly. You ended it by like falling in a hole instead of falling onto the ground. It's really annoying. So that killed a good number of my attempts at getting the achievement on this map. That interaction. Not a fan of that. That's like one of my few complaints about this game is how that interaction works. There's also another one on Versum Hill that I can maybe show up. Whoops. If we can get over there. Let me see if I can find a taxi stop, because that should be pretty nearby, I think. I think it's like over here, right? think if we pass through the red light district, we'll reach the taxi stop. But there's an area of Versum Hill where you go through like a mini zone transition. And if you do that, that also ends your combo and sends it to Purgatory, which is super annoying.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Take me to Versum Hill.
Here we go. See you later, fam.
So there is, in Versum Hill, there's like this big train track, which, when streaming, I did not know that you could actually get up there. I had no idea that was a thing you could do, but actually, if you come over to this section of the map, over here, you can go this way. So if you come over here, you can blast through the turnstiles, and then if you walk over here, it's a zone transition. And you can see when you go through that, your combo ends, and you don't get credit for it. You don't even, I can understand not giving you credit when you fall into a bottomless pit. What did I do wrong here? It just disappears. And that happened to me the first time I was going for like a huge combo on this map, and I was like, I had done basically the whole map, and I was like, well, I might as well come up to the train tracks and see if I can get like a couple extra bonus molt off of the train rail. And I came in here, and it disappeared my whole combo. I was like, what the hell? Why did you do that to me? It's very, very unfun to have that happen to you. I don't know why that cancels your combo. Like, if it's gonna do it, at least put, like, some kind of signage up. Put up, like, a warning sign that says, like, warning, no combos past this location or something. I don't know. Yeah, you can come up here and do a big grind along the rail track, and then you can also follow the rails in here into, like, this secret zone that's, like under the map. And you can come to this rail yard here, where they got a couple trains like parked, and then this one being like hung way up for maintenance, presumably. And it's just like a little room here where you can do a bunch of graffiti in here. But again, you know, if you do a combo in this room and then leave through the zone transition, it just disappears into the ether. You know, we're hitting like 22,000. Nope, actually it's gone. I don't know why it's like that. Really peeves me off. But, you know, besides those two things, canceling your combo and, like, sending it to Purgatory for no reason, there's, like, not really many things I have to complain about in this game. It's just so good. I need to, like, stop myself from just doing random combos for another, like, 3 hours, because I do want to also try out Denshattack, so I think I'm gonna skate on back to Hideout. And then we'll switch over to Denshattack. Oh, there is something interesting that I did in Millennium Square. I also ended up doing it in the hideout too, but one of the achievements for the game is to completely cover a zone with graffiti and don't do any duplicates, which is a really interesting challenge. To like, you know, to cover a whole zone without using any dupes. The hardest part of it, ironically, ended up being the single spray graffiti, because because you can't change the input method for it, the only way to get a different version of the solo spray graffiti is to change characters, because they're all tied to the character. And there are a lot of single spray graffiti in this area. Like, just like coming over here, here's like 4, like all right next to each other here. And so, to like do this, I had to, like, once I had done everything else, I was just to like switch to a character, come over here, spray one of these graffitis that used to belong to Red, and then I'd come over here and change characters. Which doesn't sound that annoying, right? Like, okay, that's like a minor annoyance, but, you know, it's not too far away from here. However, every time I would do one of those sprays to change it from Red's graffiti to a different person's graffiti, it would get the cops mad at me. And so when the cops are mad at you, you can't change characters, so you would have to go to one of these, you know, the porta potties, right? So I would either have to come over here. Whoops. There's one up here on this ledge here that you can go into. This will get the cops off of you. But, as I said, once you go into one, you can't go into it again no matter how long it's been, including if you change characters. So once I've used that toilet, then I would change character, come over here, spray one of the graffitis on this wall. Bam. Alright, task complete. Now if I want to change characters, I have to go all the way across the entire map to the only other toilet on this map, which is way over here. I'd have to come over here and then go into this toilet, and then go back to the character swap pad, change my guy, go over, spray another graffiti, and then the cops will get mad, so I'd have to go back to that original toilet again, back and forth. So it made what should have been like a minor inconvenience a like super annoying task that took like 5 times longer than it should have. And then when I got to the end, I had unlocked the perfect amount of characters to be 1 short of completing it, so I needed to go unlock more characters and then come back and spray one final graffiti here. It was really annoying. But, you know, besides that, pretty cool. And I get back to the hideout. I do wish the, like, level transitions on the map were labeled. I think it's that road? I mean, we'll find out, right? This is probably wrong, but maybe. No, that's Versum Hill. Where's the zone that takes me to the hideout? Is it over here? That's the mall, obviously. This is Brink Terminal, I think. Yeah. I think having a central hub for the game was a good idea. I just think they should have labeled the pathways better. Alright, I'm just gonna take the taxi.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Take me back to the hideout.
Here we go. See you later, fam.
Yeah, I also messed around with the hideout and like customized a bunch of the graffiti to like show off a bunch of the different ones that I like. So like this one very here, which I mean it's not tough to see why I like this one. It's cool ninja and it's got blue and purple and pink and black. It's like very cool looking. That's the Nina aesthetic right there. I got the pirate hanging out over here, obviously. We love the pirate. Got that funny one up there. Got the Bomb Rush crew, RGB. Got the Moai Run over here, which is a funny one. Yeah, I had fun just, you know, customizing a bunch of the ones here and then also making sure that there weren't any duplicates. So I got like each member of the Bomb Rush crew to like throw up a small graffiti in a different place. This one's very cool. I like this one a lot. I got this one back here. This like funny little thing. I think this one is called like Freaks. I put the giant crab up here. From the, I think this is a Devil Theory one, but I think it looks cool anyways, even if it probably should not be in the Bomb Rush hideout. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's Bomb Rush. Oh, you made it! Hi, what's up? We're about to sign off on Bomb Rush Cyberfunk and switch over to Denshattack, which should be a fun one. I'm checking out the demo for that game. It's like a train-based, like stunts racing game, I think. So, switch over here. This will be a shorter stream. You know, nothing too big today. We just vibing. Literally objective hangout, as it says on the pause screen. Alright, let's see. Just give me a moment while I start up the Denshattack demo. So, this is a shorter one, because I need a break, because Metroid Prime Hunters on Monday went, like, way over time, and it, like, really was, like, draining. So this one's just like a short, chill session. You know. Okay. Metroid Prime Blast Ball? No. That's not for a while. Alright, in association with Fireshine Games. Welcome to Denshattack. This demo offers a selection of introductory levels for you to enjoy. The game is still in development. You may find some issues and non-final assets. Stick with us as we polish these up. Alright. For the best experience, please use a game controller, but they're forcing me to press E to accept, so... how do I switch to controller? Settings. This is yeah, this is the train game. Why is it not accepting my controller input? That's weird. Let me try this. Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm gonna close and reopen this and see if it will accept my controller input, hopefully. I don't want to play this on keyboard. They literally said it's better on controller, and I believe them. So. A to accept. Oh, maybe I need to switch to X input. Let's see if that does anything for me. There we go. I have one of those Logitech controllers where it can do both D input and X input. And so I forget sometimes that some games don't like D input. So I had to switch it over. Okay, here we go. Settings. Motion sickness parameters. That's good to have. Okay. Volume, let me turn that down a little bit. That sounds a bit loud. Video. Windows 10, 1090. VSync. Well, okay. My VSync from my monitor is 75, but if I set the frame limit to 60, then it's not going to be able to VSync, so I don't know. Whatever, I'll just leave it at default. Controls. Yeah, I have that style of controls. Which is weird, because the Logitech controller is like way more based off the PlayStation controller, but it uses the Xbox layout for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like it would make more sense to do the PlayStation layout, but, you know, whatever. I'm not their boss, I'm just a consumer. Okay. Here we go. Play demo. This game's very yellow so far.
The future. The merciless climate crisis has pushed humanity into air-purifying dome cities. A future not so distant from yours. A company called Miraido has connected the country through an underground network of supersonic railway systems. The Backtrain. The high-tech cities have become crowded, jammed, full of families pursuing a better life. But really, who cares about all that? This is a story about fishermen, about artisans, about farmers. This is a story about outlaws, orphans, and vandals. This is a story about those who remain outside.
Cool. It doesn't look that bad outside, honestly. Also, I think I turned the game down too low, because that cutscene was really quiet compared to the title screen. Or maybe they just are still working out the audio balancing, who knows. Hot ramen delivery at Oita Prefecture.
These tracks are getting worse by the day. Well, no time to waste.
Tap A to start the engine. Alright. Learn to honk. Honk to affect the environment. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn the audio back up. Apparently the title screen was just really loud for no reason. Hold left trigger to brake to avoid dangers like falling rocks. Alright. Bing! I like that they have the funny onomatopoeia like sound effects show up. Drift around corners by braking. Hold the drift when the bar appears and release in the sweet spot in the center of the bar. Interesting. Taking corners too fast cause the train to derail. Continue R. I think I accidentally switched into Spanish. There we go. No, it's still in English. That button just said continue R for no reason, I guess. Not my best. There we go. Honk honk. Boyoyoing, not how trains work. Ooh, perfect. When track split, choose a direction with the left stick. Okay. It still says continue R. I'll go this way. Ine. Bam! Perfect. To the left. Phew. Switch to a neighboring track with L. Switch tracks to avoid obstacles. Okay. Le gustaría continuar. I assume that's asking if I want to continue. Hold and release RT to jump. A spark will appear when the jump is fully charged. Interesting, okay. Boyoyoing. Oh. Okay, not like that. Boyoyoing. Boyoyoing. Definitely not how trains work, but you know, fine. Jump and then switch to a neighboring track while airborne. You can get more airtime with a charge jump. Interesting. Boyoing. Ooh. Oh, shouldn't have done that.
I won't give up.
Air stomp. While in the air, stomp to the ground with both triggers. Dodge under tall obstacles. Alright. Oh, that's fun. Oh, apparently that was a jumper. I guess because the track is silver, that means you should do a jump. The amount of times you held jump accidentally just had to accept your fate in the demo is a lot.
You ordered some ramen?
Yes.
Thank you for your patronage.
Wait, your train driving skills are out of this world. Are you a Denshattacker?
What now?
No way. You don't know about Denshattack? The most skilled drivers in Japan compete against each other doing tricks and races.
Denshattack? Is that really a thing?
Yes, you've got to try it.
This girl's got some chunky
let's do it.
eyebrows.
Oh, right now?
Done with the Spanish bit. Alright. There's a trick to it in Oita Prefecture. Okay, tell me how to get cool this Denshattack thing. You're already pretty cool, but you definitely need tricks.
Huh?
Tricks? Yeah, this is a train calibration station. Denshattackers use it to practice their stunts. Try stuff like flipping your machine in midair before falling back on the track.
Huh.
I see. Like this?
3, 2,
Oh yeah, I need to press A to start the engine. Boyoyoing. Perform tricks by moving the right stick. Try a kick flip by moving it to the left. Okay. Pew! Complex tricks build on the basic moves and earn more points to level up that kick flip. Ooh, okay. Front up 360. Finger kick 180. Oh, come on, I'm doing it. It's not accepting my quarter circle forward. Come on. Can I like extra charger jump? No. I'm trying to do it. I'm doing it slowly. That's not working. Okay, I have to do it like all in one motion. Okay, that's what it wasn't liking. Being the same trick in a track will cause it to go stale. The Trictionary at any time.
That's it! Now try to pull off as many tricks as you can on the circuit.
3, 2, 1, go! Nice then.
There we go. Nailed it. Game's going off the rails. Now, I think you'll find it's actually quite on the rails. Oh, shit, I derailed. Perfect. Alright, time's up. I did 30 tricks. Now it's off the rails, true. How was that?
Yeah.
I got shivers up my spine. You're the real deal. Wait, what's your name? I'm Emi Araki. My name's Fernando Tamashiro. I'm a freelance photographer. Nice to meet you, Araki-san. Job formality is fair. Everyone just calls me Emi. Fair? Come on, I want to try a real Denshattack course now. You'll take me, right? Oh, okay. One, two, one. Okay. Points. I really like that the points icon is the points kanji, but it's also a train with like the two wheels and the rails underneath it. That's very clever. I like that. 5,000 points to get next rank. 2 minutes 30 next rank. 0 of 7 dares completed. No crash finish. Destroy 2 wooden bridges. Scare the bats in the cave. Trick over the moai head. Perform 5 perfect drifts. Interesting. The Beppu Star. Old but balanced train prepared for any situation. In Miyazaki Prefecture. Moai. It's a pretty standard Denshattack course. Seems like there's no one around right now. Bummer.
Oh,
No, it's the perfect opportunity to get the basics down. Denshattack isn't just about being cool, you also need to be fast. You need to reach a goal on time with a minimum amount of points.
Huh?
Points? Points are calculated by... Wait, I just want to have fun. You do the counting. It'll be my pleasure. I happen to be quite knowledgeable about the scoring system. Alright, check this out.
3、2、1、GO!
don't lower your guard, Emmy.
Yeah, I should have thought of that for you.
Nice then.
Whoops.
Let me try that again.
Okay, jumping is very dangerous in this game. Honk honk. Oh, okay. Woo! Barely read that one in time. Oh, didn't read that one in time. If I drove a train, I would do this very easy. It's true. Alley-oop. Okay, so you don't have to charge a jump. You can just tap it and it'll activate. But if you want to do extra schmoovage, you need to charge the jump. Bam! Give me that.
Got a cool shot.
Oh.
We'll get him next time.
Okay, it shouldn't have done it there. But... Alley-oop.
Yeah, got a cool shot.
Bam! 5,000. Yeah, this is sick. I'm very much enjoying this. Max rank. I took 2-1. 210 next rank. No crash finish. Destroy 2 wooden bridges. Scared of that. Okay, trick over the money. I had to perform 5 perfect drifts. I got 1 of 1 camera, I guess, and 2 of 4 spray cans. Let's try that again. Let's go fast as hell.
3、2、1、GO!
Let's not crash immediately.
Nice then.
Alright, that's already 3. Oh, I missed that thing on that bridge. I wonder if you have to get all of these things in one run or if you can, like, dagger them across multiple. I assume multiple, but I don't know. Oh, huh?
Look out.
Okay, they did say it was new. What? Automod, why did you think this is an offensive? Yeah, I'll allow that. That's a train pun. What? That's so weird. Automod was like, I don't know if in the caboose is appropriate language. That's strange. Whoops.
Don't lower your guard, Emmy.
Caboose is a bad word. Use more appropriate words like butt or ass. Exactly. Come on, I want those perfect. There we go. 5 perfects.
We'll get him next time.
Okay. Oh, that was longer this time. What the heck? Okay. That does go off of previous, because I'm pretty sure that is the same result. Okay. No crash finish, destroy 2 wooden bridges. Okay. Try again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoops, didn't mean to jump like that. Choo choo choo's better language, sorry. Funny. Alright, I'm just gonna charge a jump so it's ready. So I can smash this freaking bridge when I see it. Well, apparently it was already smashed before I got here this time. What the? There was a train track under the water there that I could have landed on. But I was sick with it, apparently. No, that's just a shadow. What? Okay. Understood. That's a prank over there that you want to not engage with. I'm gonna take this big jump this time. Can't stop me. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have jumped there. We stunting. Six of 7 dares. Wow, I keep getting slower every time. Okay, this next time I'm just gonna try and go as fast as possible. No screw ups, just gonna schmoove.
3、2、1、
Bam! Whoop, shit, didn't mean to jump.
Get him next time.
I'm okay. We're good. Get him on the run back. I pressed the jump button instead of the brake button. Bam. Good. Perfect. Alright, this will definitely be sub 2 this time. Go! Okay. I still don't know how to not get a crash finish, but that's okay. Let's move on to the next level. Alright, who's the best Denshattack around here? That'd be Yoshi. Yoshi's a high school dropout from a wealthy family. She's only interested in partying, fashion, and spending her parents' money. Sounds like a real character. Hey, this magazine's super cool. You like it? It's a Denshattack fanzine and I'm editing myself. I want to read more. Well, I'm still putting it together. Tell you what, help me take great photos by performing tricks on these circuits and I'll share all my intel with you. Deal. Okay, let's go challenge Yoshi. Well, Yoshi's in Fukuoka, and she's gathered quite a notorious gang. Bound to face some of her Kogals controlling in the area. No problem, just point me in the right direction. The Seaside Showdown. No crash finish, smash the sandcastle, destroy 10 satellite antennas, perform 3 different tricks in a row, perform 5 risky dodges. Okay. 10 satellite antennas is a lot. How many freaking satellites are on this map? Ruby Sapphire remakes are weirder than I remember. It's true. Yeah, they put the battle subway in here, but they really took the battle part of the name in a different direction. Let this fashion disaster walk onto our tracks. I'm gonna challenge Yoshi to a Denshattack duel. How sweet. I won't let you, especially not looking like that. Yoshi would be scarred for life if she had to witness your outfit. Well, tough luck, I wasn't asking for your permission. Cute, you're on. Show me what you got.
3、2、1、
Choo! Well, they got banked curves on this one. Whoa, upside down. Not how trains work. I guess they did say in the intro that these are magnetic trains. Oh, that's a death. Joel, you gotta bank your turns! I'm pretty sure that sign said Naruto on it. Game's 100% accurate to real trains. That's what you think. Check this shit out. You ever heard of Professor Layton in the Curious Village? Oh, this is how we're destroying 10 satellite antenna. That makes sense. Yeah, get this shit out of here, alley-oop. We're jumping into the cave. Just that easy, folks. Oh. Landed that somehow. We take those, I guess. Whew. It's getting hot in here. And I'll go to the right. Oh wait, I need to wait on these so I can do riskier dodges. Oh. Ah! What the hell we're doing? We're doing City Escape now? I don't think trains should be doing this. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Track cleared. Oh, I guess no crash finish just means make it to the finish line without crashing at all. That makes sense. I went on a train last week that did this. Did you happen to be riding a train in Disney World, perhaps? That's about the only place I think they would do this. Form 5 risky dodges. Smash the sandcastle. Easy peasy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Get that shit out of my face. Whew. Back 180 impossible. Not the Ferris wheel. Get obliterated. Dang it. Yeah. Whoops.
I'll get it right this time.
This game is so thick nasty.
Look out!
I won't give up.
Alright, my risky dodge is confirmed. Okay, can't jump. The cave ceiling is too low to do a jump. Bam. Track cleared. Damn, didn't even reach 2 silvers on that one. Alright. Check out what's next. I don't know how many levels are on this. Oh, there's that many. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll add that to my Steam wish list. I'm pretty sure it's already on there. Keep playing. A trick park level has been unlocked. Head to the main menu, check out this new game mode, want more abilities, trains, and customization options. Okay. Buy it so I can play it. Trick park. Trick parks are all about racking up as many points as possible before time runs out. You need to nail all the additional challenges to earn the track gold medal. Belongs to chapter 3, so it features some abilities that were introduced. Check out the Trictionary. Before you start, take a look at some unlocked trains and stickers in the garage. Okay. Trictionary. Kickflips. Advanced, intermediate. Impossibles. Back impossible. Front impossible. Advanced. Front cancel impossible. Back cancel impossible. And then all the 270s. Ooh. Oh, that's a Guilty Gear Super right there. Look at that one. Gotta hit this and then hit Y and you can do your, I suddenly can't remember the names of any Guilty Gear Supers. But that's the same input that you do. One of those. Wow, this one looks crazy. Front cancel heal impossible. Double drifting. LT and R. Oh shit, multi-track drifting. Hazard gates can only be opened by double drifting through them. Risky dodge. Dodge an obstacle at the last second, score jump bonus points. Grind tricks. Not trick if you're too off balance. Tap R while grinding from a grind 180 trick. Trick chaining. Train will shimmer at the right moment to chain. Oh, I see. Interesting. I had like half figured that out. Wall riding. You can wall ride and do a power slide. Okay. Tunnel loop. Form a whole loop on a tunnel to score bonus points. With each loop, the train's speed will increase. Perfect manuals. Perform a manual right when you land to score bonus points. Tap X to cancel a charge jump. Oh, Q needed to learn about this one. Tight versus sketchy landing. For complete a trick right before landing for bonus points, mistime it, you lose your current trick chain. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a thing. I assumed it might have been. Some games with tricks do this, where they're like, oh, you can't be like mid-trick when you land, and then other games are just like, yeah, do whatever the hell you want. This is a more strict one, apparently. Stale tricks, yeah, obviously. Tutorials. Start engine honk. Brake drift. Ground switch junctions. Jump. Air switch. Tricks. Air stomp. Manuals. Combo. Rainbow tracks. The 8 million roads appear when your energy bar is full. Perform combos to fill the bar, then ride the new rails to fresh areas of the track. Fascinating. Okay. Grinds. Train will grind on lone rails. Okay. Tunnels. Ditch the track and slide the tunnel with LT. Cool. Wall ride. Fascinating. Alright. Let's wait, I also want to go to the garage. The Beppu star. You can customize the color. The pattern. The stickers. Yo, that's Splatoon right there. Ooh, fish. Fish train. Tokyo Core, classic agile train based with momentum and precision. Jump charge speed buff but nerfed manual duration. Sunrise pitcher. Nerfed grinds and drift stability. Okay. And the rocket cowl, pro engine built to smash tricks at light speed. Quick speed buff, big sketchy landing window. Interesting. I'm gonna stick with the classic. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, this game looks very cool. I cannot wait for this to come out. And then once it comes out, I will probably end up doing what I did with Bomber Cyberfunk, where I buy it and then don't do anything with it for like 2 years. But you know, can't win them all, eh? Alley-oop. Oh, didn't want to jump. Wrong button. Okay.
We'll get him next time.
Doing sick grinds on my train. Oh, okay.
Let me try that again.
Okay, they're just putting me here. They're like, oh yeah, you screwed up the grind too many times. Sorry. Oh, okay. Crazy shit happening here. Cancel impossible. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's death. Where do I go from there? Oh, I do a wall ride. Oh my god. Okay. This game's crazy. 10,858. I feel like that's like not even bronze. Okay, it's like barely bronze. Wowza. This game's got some sauce to it, for real. Let me try that again, now that I know, like, slightly more what's going on with the mechanics. Ah, dang it. Greed. I think that said Yoruzu or something on it. I assume that's because I passed the 10k pass score. Ooh, rainbow tracks. Alright. How'd my score look this time? 19,500. I didn't even break 20,000. Damn. There's probably some crazy shit you can do in this game. Hi, Mega. How's it going? We're currently doing train tricks.
3、2、1、GO! うまいじゃん。
Oh, whoops. Am I winning? Kind of. I unlocked the rainbow rail to let me go to a new zone if I go on it. But I'm not quite sure how to land on it in this current juncture. But I'm sure I'll figure it out, you know. Alright, how'd my score look this time? Worse. Loop the rainbow tunnel, pull the 20 trick combo, collect 3 cool boxes. Doing like combos is like tough.
3、2、1、GO!
Perfect front manual, alright. Ah, dang it. Whoops.
Let me try that again.
Oh, I wanted to land on the rainbow bridge, dang it. King's test grounds. Alright, I got like the whole map of Japan to probably go to. That's pretty crazy. Okay. I'm gonna try to get the gold on this stage. No crash finish, just win without crashing my train. Should be easy. Easy peasy.
3、2、1、GO!
'Locked in. Scare the bats in the cave. Get these dang bats out of my cave, bro. Saved myself from going off the map there. Beautiful. Alley-oop. Bam. Perfect 3-star. Beautiful. We gaming. Okay. And on this one I also just gotta finish without crashing and then get a better score. Should be easy. Naruto! for getting many points.
What? Is she riding the Ferris wheel?
The Ferris wheel? Bam. Clean. Show me those big points. Bam. Triple star. I'm the best at trains there ever was. Denshattack. That's how it's done. Alright. For the trick park, I don't know if I'm quite as solid on that one yet, but, you know. For a demo, this has definitely sold me on the game. Definitely gonna check this out once it comes out. And I think, for now, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, tonight's a short one, because Metroid Prime Hunters went so overtime, so giving myself a break today. But we'll be back at it next Monday with Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. And then next Wednesday will be something new. It won't be Bomb Rush, it won't be art, we'll be doing something else. So tune in and find out what that's gonna be. And until next time, I'll see you later. Good night.